Hello and welcome to my first look at Manor Lords in the Steam Next Fest October 2022. Alright, let's just get into a new game of it here. And as you can see, there are three scenarios, the Robber Baron, Realm Conquest, and Rise to Prosperity. Big bad you need to defeat, competing with multiple others, and kind of a newer kind of thing. You get to design your own thing here. And I'm just going to be this gal because she looks like she's looking down on you. None of the others look like they're looking down on you. Like the eyes are angled. Well, maybe that guy kind of is, but she is definitely looking down on you. And as a proper lord or lady, that feels appropriate. So we can just go in here. We can customize. No, I'm thinking that. And you can do all sorts of things. You can increase the number of instances. Maybe we'll go with 3 of them here. We'll go that in black. Maybe that gold. Little gray, little bit distinct. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Good enough. We'll just go with standard, balanced, just to get into it here. And look there at the quote. But they were all of them deceived, for there was another bug that he had overlooked. I appreciate the Lord of the Rings reference, and I also appreciate the comment that, there might be some bugs here. This is just a early look. The game is not finalized. Bugs happen. So, just we may be deceived a little by the quality that there may be a bug or two. But that may be a good thing if we're so good we're deceived. Okay. So here we go. The first thing we can do is look at a message. And this wants us to build a granary, a logging camp, forge hut, and storehouse. We can do that. All right. So this is our province right here. Maybe not quite nice as this province, but, decent enough. All right. We only have 1 animal deposit. We've got 2 berry deposits. So we're going to go ahead and need to get that. Going to have to kind of do... I kind of want to put this in between the 2 berry deposits. So we're going to do that right there. We're also going to want to deal with roads. And I think what we're going to do here is kind of, these will all get moved out of the way because those are just starter buildings. We'll just have this kind of road go from here to here. And then we'll also have this come down this way. And that way, now we've got roads to kind of connect. All right. So we want them to build a berry hut. Now we also need them to do some logging. Where do we kind of want our logging set up? Don't want it too far. This berry's back in that way. I think we're going to kind of build our settlement on this hill. So, well, that has to uproot a tree. But that's how we get it on the road, because we want it on the road. So we're going to go for a logging hut. And then we come over here. We're gonna have time start moving forward. A granary. We'll have this right next to the berries, so the things can be stored right there. And this little storage hut, it will be right here, kind of near our material collections. And that's all our starting lumber accounted for. Eventually we're going to move this hitching post where we have our oxen. But we're going to just move it on high time speed here. They're going to quickly keep moving things. We start off with some fuel. So these are these homeless tents. So we want to get those. They're already consuming my food, even before we've built the forger's hut. Get this thing built. Now, each building has some initial storage. So this can hold up to 50 on its own. It's got a pantry. We're going to assign one family because you get families. We're going to have the families start foraging. Berries are a seasonal resource. They appear during the spring and, continue into the summer. In the fall, you can gather what's available. In the winter, they're gone. So there, as opposed to animals, which you can hunt. Now, we only have one thing of animals here in our territory, so there's only so much hunting we can do, which means at some point we are definitely going to need to get to farming and then convert into that and that. Let's continue logging. Let's get some logging going. Now getting the granary built. And I actually want some extra logging. I want to get logs a-rolling. Just a little bit here. Get this granary built to safely store food. Come on, finish it on up. Granary built. I'm going to go ahead and put a person in there, namely because I want to get all my food and other goods, which is sitting up here, out in the open into the granary before winter. We've got some logs there. Keep getting some logs. I'm just going to set the work area kind of over there because I want to go ahead and get this area cleared. Everything constructed. Now we need a well and 5 burridge plots. Burridge are kind of just like living areas. And that's how, let's see. So we need a well. We don't have a well. Nothing can happen. This is kind of the center of the town here. Like, why did you put that little dip in the middle other than to make my life complicated? But yeah, I think we'll do that. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this hitching post. Because this oxen does not need to be near there. It needs to be near there. That way the oxen is now based down here. And this well can be under construction. Alright, and let's speed back up. I'm going to set your work area to up here, because I don't want you to pull the berries. The berries can stay in the forger set. I want you to get all the bread away. We need to keep harvesting trees. There we go. That built a well. And then we can start building some houses. Empty now? Okay. I'm going to clear your work area, and I don't need you there anymore. But I do need that. And I do want to set your work area right up here to get all these goods into there. All right. We have now got 10 wood. So, okay, thank you for things on the roads. Each burridge plot, yep, it's all flexible. So each burridge plot is going to take 5 wood. Oh, that's 7. I don't need 7. I want 5. And I want to make sure I have enough space for this little plus icon here. And the important thing being is that I will be able to build a little food production building in the back when I have some extra gold. And that could be obviously really, really useful. I'm going to go ahead, get these 5 burridge plots built for my 5 current families. And then I want to get some silver going pretty quickly. Because once I get some silver going, I'll be able to use that silver to buy the animals to put in the back, like goats and chickens, the like, and that will really help my food situation. If each house also essentially has a, food production ability associated with it, we're going to be in a good thing. Let's go ahead and get these. Yeah, this is going to be a heavily used road. It's kind of developing here. Keep harvesting. And come on, get that first home completed. All right, we've got that first home completed. And as you can see, we would have to use our one hammer to get the vegetable plot. We really don't want to do that. Our one hammer is to build a farmhouse. And then we use that farmhouse to like grow wheat. We're just going to need to pay to import some animals. We don't have money yet, but we'll get there. This is part of future proofing. There we go. Another burridge plot. Our fuel is starting to run low. So, that means we need a woodcutter's lodge. Woodcutter's lodge, kind of similar here. Just going to stick that there. And we're going to go down one of the logging camp. We can't afford 2 families on it anymore. We've got to get... There we go. Get the humble beginnings done. There we go. Settlement level. Now, here's another thing. You'll be able to do policies, production, development, all things that are locked. All right. So now it wants us to get burridge plots upgraded and food stalls built. That, it looks like the next mission, but it's actually kind of a little bit away. Let's come here, and we need to do a hunting camp. People may not think we need to do it, but we do. Is there a... This is supposed to be like a forester hut somewhere here. That's where the town trade. There is a forester's hut somewhere in this game. Hitching post, storehouse. Maybe you unlock it a little later. A little bit more development needed, possibly. Unknown. Either way. Foragers, hunting. Oh, there it is. Forester's Lodge. Plants new trees. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then we'll put the hunting camp right there. I'm going to higher priority that one. Oh, and that one. There we go. Continue. We don't have any goods being stored at this point, so we're going to go ahead. Woodcutter's Lodge. Start getting that running. Forester's Hut when we need to. We'll start replanting. And we're going to start hunting. Get more wood. Lumber. Okay. We have enough to basically stay self-sufficient here at this level, but that's not good enough. We want to continue growing, and that means adding more families, more birch plots. Right before the winter may not be the ideal time, but I think it's good enough. Homelessness is a thing of the past. We're not going to build the farm yet. Okay. Birch plots. We are going to come here. Going to come here. That's good enough only for one. If I went also down this far. This has a little bit harder. Yeah, it's not quite as good land, but we'll go ahead and do that. Make 4 more birch plots. And that'll help. It'll get more families in. I can start doing some trades. We'll start being able to like sell these hides. We've now got meat, which is very nice. I'm going to enable idle laborers to help pull stuff into the storehouse. Yes, winter is coming. We want a trading post. Not enough resources yet. Alright. But sooner or later we want a trading post, kind of here. Okay. So the forager no longer working for me. Berries are done for the season. So, you know. Maybe we'll do this forester hut and we'll set this work area to be kind of like keep developing back there. I'll clear your work area. Kind of on a rocky hill there. Logging camp. Clear work area. Want you to keep harvesting. Alright, now let's see if we can get this trading post in. And there's, so we can see underwater, emmer. That is wheat. Flax. That's going to be useful for making clothing, maybe. We have very bad flax. Barley. Rye. We're going to have to do barley. I think we're going to have to do barley over there. I'm also now going to, because this is free, make a market area, because there's going to be an advantage to essentially having market stalls. And there we go. That's the market. I have to put stalls in it. I'm not going to bother to do that yet, because there's no superly good advantage for me to do so. The hunting camp, we're fine. It looks like we don't have a bunch of meat. But we do. The hunting camp's right down there. People may have to go. Okay, trading plot. Materials. We've got pelts. We want to export them. And I say get rid of them all for the moment. Although we could do our leather working right there. Actually, so let's come here. Let's turn that off. What we're going to do is we're going to export leather. And we'll keep about 10 of them. And we're going to do that. Once we've exported some leather, we'll have them replant in that area. That should be good. Got plenty of fuel. Hunting. They're doing fine. And we're about to head back into spring where I can put out a bunch of berry farmers again. And as soon as I start getting to sell some leather, go to the trading post here, go to materials, go to leather, put a family in here to... I'm going to sell all the leather I can at this point because I want the early cash. Traders now come up here through the town, even though I built the trading hut along the main road. Oh well. Alright. Let's see here. We can build a church. That's the well. Let's build the... I want to build the tavern next to the market. Where do I build the church? This actually isn't bad. Just we'll build the church down the lane. And this will make people happier because then suddenly they'll have worship, religion. It'll be good. Oh, come on. Alright, we're going to put 2 people in the forger's hut. Things aren't getting sold. Is that just because I created this new road? Alright. I will remove that road rather than let you utterly wreck me. I need the merchants to go buy here. Are my rules right? If my target is 0, is that going to create a problem? There we go. Finally, some cash. That's going to help. Okay. You get chickens. 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 Chickens for you. Goats. 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 Alright. We've now got milk and eggs. This should keep people from starving. Because there's now 2 foods. And that's what I was simply trying to do. Alright. Now that we've done that, I want a slightly higher target of leathers. Alright, construction-wise, let's build many different stalls. Come on here. Rotate. And food stall. I'm going to build 2 food stalls. 2 clothing stalls and a firewood stall. So people maybe can get stuff from the market. Some forging is taking place. Alright. So the clothing stall will allow to be... We're basically just going to allow these to be... If people are idle, they can stock stuff up there out of these unassigned families. If you're idle, nothing else left to do. Alright. Do I need to do anything else with the trading post at this point? Possibly, possibly not. Berries, meat. Oh yes, we want to construct a tavern. I think right over here by the market. We'll need a farm before that tavern will be of much use, but also going to have to pay to import sheep. But as we do this and keep going up, we'll be able to actually build our own manor with a bailey, and as you kind of see, you can just keep developing. So it has, you know, a nice whole development thing. And even though we built this tavern, you know, it's we're gonna still have to get alcohol in it, and that's again gonna take the farm. So we're gonna need to build a farm, you know, pretty quickly. So yeah, yeah, emmer, barley. Yeah, we want to do a ooh, emmer. How does barley look over here? Our barley is we just got bad fertilities. Barley. All the fertilities are different. Alright. At least we've built the tavern. We've got months of resources built up. Got logs. Feels like we need more families. Now is kind of the time where, you know, you're just like, welp, now the only real way forward is to put down a farmhouse. Emmer, barley. And where's flax? Only good flax. Well, yes. I'm not about to block myself. I've got so much timber. So, barley, emmer. Okay. Go ahead and put that there. Field. We're gonna do a field size 5. And another size 5. And so we're going to do a crop rotation. We're going to go emmer, barley, fallow. This one is going to do barley, fallow, emmer. Going to need to put probably some more families in there. Probably 2 families is what I want to do. So I probably want to build 2 more burridge plots. Or at least 2 more. Oh, that's good enough. Keep that building. Also very tempted to put a well up there. And we're now out of berries. Those are going to go away. Do a trader. I think do a granary. Got plenty of stuff stored up, so we're okay. To expand here. Plenty of food, plenty of fuel. Get ourselves a little more cash. It's finally built. Once that finishes building, It's a little bit long, but you know, that's where the fertility is. And we're going to do one family there. Start prepping the fields. Well, thank you for having damaged stock. That is lovely. And settlement level increases again. More development that we can't use yet. Do we have more cash? Not quite. We'll get some new families. Assign one more family to work here. Trading post. And now we've got to pay the royal tax. This is harder. To pay the royal tax, we need this unlocked, which means we have to keep extending the village. And this is where we start building the manor, which is, you know, we're just going to build like so. Oh, I need to put the road at least somewhat back in. Maybe eventually I'll move the trade hub, but for the time being, we need to make the Bailey. All right. And we also need to make an entrance to it. And the manor house. And that will essentially start my essentially little bit of welfare. But as you kind of see, we're building things up. We're getting things constructed. That'll make more space for more people, which will be nice. And they'll be, I guess, Berger families because they live in the manor. And you can change the spell sound. There we go. Still have that going. Have plenty of meat and eggs. How are your food considered so fuel? Because you have so many eggs. At least we have enough food in the village. It's a good thing. Oh, we're selling off some extras of that. Getting a little extra cash. They want additional workers in the granary. We'll also upgrade the granary to a large granary. Get another hand cart. Let it move a little faster. Our Bailey is complete. And we're about to build our manor. And that's probably where we'll stop it. We've got the farm kind of running here. Fields. You know. under guidance from families here. Yes, the Burge plot is full. Our firewood is kind of full. Alright. As soon as we get this manor house built, we'll actually have... Oh, got the large granary done. Let's go ahead and start getting more things into that granary. Let's go ahead and get this house done. Yes. I'm in debt. It's not good. That's being planted. A little bit more cash. Get it built. Why isn't this family? Why is this cow having trouble here? Oh, this may be a bug where it's just, it's not happening.
Come on, laddie, come along.
It's not moving. Oh well. But maybe if I do that, it'll unblock it. And then I can put the manor house there. Maybe that'd fix it. Come on. It's hoping to kind of end on the manor house here. Show some sort of progression. Okay. That at least did it. Come on. Let the ox get to its thing. And if this freezes again, that's where I'll call it. Nope. Okay, now it's actually getting the... Because that was weird. Little bug. Maybe I can get the royal tax paid. Yes, I know I'm in debt. Be nice to just unlock the tax collector, you know, when you unlock, get the whole kind of debt. Like when you get to the level, get the building to solve the problem. Other than that, got plenty of food, plenty of eggs, milk, and berries. And goods getting transported. Let's see, let's get it constructed. This will give us additional families. Okay. You have unlimited work area. Why aren't you getting more logs? That worries me. You're not getting more logs. There we go. That going to be the final thing we need. Manor house finished. And now we start getting more families. Let's get at some people in the forgers. Okay, loggers are happening again. We're gonna get a windmill and bread bakery going here. Because we're gonna need that. Soon as you all get your wheat, whatever. I'll have someone run the storehouse. How is the animal situation up here? Don't want to overdo it, but kind of see we need got leather on the market. Probably need to get sheep, but to do that we have to get someone who can import sheep. We need a sheep importer. There we go. But we've got our manor house complete. We don't quite have the tax off. Oh, we do have the tax office unlocked. Do that. Could I get the tax office unlocked real quickly here? We build with additional retinue and the like. And there we go, build the tax office. This is for a mission, this is very high priority. I'm just letting this first look go on quite a while, and that's because there's a lot to be here. I thought I was going to stop it, but it's just, that's this game. It's surprisingly addicting, which is good. It makes you want to keep going. Which is nice in a game. So much eggs, so much milk, so many berries. At this point, I think I need an additional family on logging. Tax collector. There we go. Is that the last good imported? So there we go. We're now running positive. We can now pay the upcoming royal tax. Just a mild tax. Got good food variety in the marketplace. That can support, some mild taxation. Now got barley and wheat incoming. So they're going to start threshing this wheat. And then once we thresh the wheat, things will get better. So we can go on to, I think, some more construction here of these things. Maybe these homes. Ooh. Yeah. This won't be bad. Three more families. Yep, we have this grain, which can start getting converted, and then we can start making bread. Got plenty of food. Let's see here. Yeah. They're going to want that purge plot. So we're going to need a communal worker in the communal oven. Alright. Take those away from berry fields. Construction. Let's go malt house and brewery. Because the malt house brewery is also needed. Because we need to get this tavern open as well. You know what? I think we have enough. Do a few more burridge slots. There we go. We'll also build those. Our regional wealth is... How is our regional wealth just gone? We're only exporting that. Alright. We need someone to work at the malt house to convert the barley. into malt, and then someone to work at the brewery. Quests completed. Alright. Now we need the livestock trader. Very much. Although we don't have... do an unlimited work area. It's logs that we're having issues with. Traders. Construction. Can't just get logs. People won't trade logs. I think it may be the fact that the ox is in use. Because we need to ox to drag them. Those things there. Then we also need an ox to get new logs in storage. Which means I need to get another ox. At least one more ox. Because, yeah. Now we're starting to drag wood back. Alright.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
We're gonna put someone else on wood cutting because I think we need more fuel. Beer.
We need more workers here.
Yes, we've got bread back on the menu. Livestock trading.
Come on, people, get to work.
And got a livestock trader. We now need to build a sheep farmer.
Get to work, lads.
And a sheep pen. Go to the livestock trader. Export. No, we want to import. How is my money going away so quickly? Alright. Let's see. Milk. We're going to set a target of... We're going to export that. We'll set another family. To do that. Milk can be exported down to 150. bread,
Let's go, people.
sheep farm. Let's get at least a little bit of berry working happening. We need to come over here to this trader. Do that.
We need more workers here.
Do need more workers. Gonna take the storehouse person out because we need to come back into here. We need more workers. All right. All right. Maybe if we do, yeah, something like that. Here we go. Another two families. All right. Let's. Can we get us some sheep? Really hard to be like open trade overview. Target stock, import only. Yeah, we've got it right. We just don't have any luck getting traders to come in yet. But there you go. That's kind of how you see you develop in this game. You know, make yourself kind of there. And we still see you have all this grain we're going to turn in there. See in the next harvest, we're going to get a bunch more. We don't have any barley, so we're not making any more malt. We'll have to wait another year, but we should have plenty. Oh, we even have more grain stored there. Let's get more berries just to have more food. Yes, pantry filled. Oh, we've already got one sheep. Huzzah, we've got a sheep. And that sheep will slowly produce us wool. Which means we can get the other weaver workshop. Take that wool
Get to work.
and create something better now. More clothing. And that would finally get us to the level 2. But this first look has already lasted over an hour. You can kind of see how it's going. If this is the kind of game, banishment, settlement, I think the other banishment would always be the first one, but this is, that kind of survival, build up your town, settlement, build your, your bailey, which is, it says disconnected from the road network. The road network is there. It's connected. Build up your own little thing, get yourself in a very good situation, get some weavers in place. Yes, so next year we fallow, and this goes to barley. Here we go, got wheat. Oh, have some barley in there. Very good. More beer making. It's all good. You always want to have one family on assigned to be your builders. Unlimited work area, no. We're going to make that the work area. I don't want this getting forested again. For some reason, they're saying our fuel is bad. I think that's because we don't have a storehouse fully assigned person. The winter we may do that. But yeah. Market. Coming along. How is this? The weaver. Yep, we're knitting yarn. And yarn is a clothing item. Cloth, leather, and yarn. Eventually we will get yarn in our clothing stalls. Right now they're full of leather. But as soon as we get that, we'll be good. And life will progress. So at this point, we've kind of gotten to where we needed to be. You can see how making these large burge plots for extra food can be super helpful. I maybe went a little overboard with how many I got. But just having all this food is not a bad thing. I mean, my granary is completely empty of like berries and other stuff. So, storehouse. Yeah, we get that storehouse. We've got a lot of firewood. 11 months. We'll be fine. Lots of, very prosperous little settlement we've got here. So, I want to say thank you very much for joining me for this first look at Manor Lords, and be seeing you.